data versus information. I'll be using this project I documented on GitHub to explain the difference between data and information. So let's take a look at the project, the table of contents first. We'll start with data. Okay, data is often referred to as raw facts. Think of data as a raw material like crude oil. There will be no fuel products without crude oil. So crude oil is the main deal. Same thing as data and information. Without data, there is no information, there is no insight. Data is the main deal. That's why you need to keep your data. You need to preserve your data because data is the main deal. Data is becoming, if not already, an asset to businesses, to modern businesses. So now this was the data set I used. This is the link, this is the source of the data. And the data had over 500 key records. It had 8 columns. The data I used had 2 sheets. That's two sheets of 2 financial years. Let me see, like 2009, 2010. That's one financial year. 2010, 2011. That's another financial year. That was the data I used. It had columns like stock code, the description of the product, quantity, price, and invoice date. And the data had issues, so I had to clean the data. But this was the data I used. Then now let's head over to information now. Information is referred to as the processed data. So information is like what you extract from the data. Just like as you refine crude oil to get petrol, kerosene, and other fuel products, you refine, transform, and analyze data to get information. So now let's just use what I have here on this my project to explain information. So this was some of the information I extracted from that data. Now the data is a retail sales data. So the sales trend from that data was that sales peaked at August. That sales started increasing from August, while the highest sales was recorded in November, and there was a slight dip in December. Then we also extracted the top performing day and hours. We had Thursdays as our most prosperous day. That's the day we made more sales. And the hour range, we made more sales between 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., followed by 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So this business should target more or bring out their products to sell more between this time, because this is when they sell more, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. The business had 5,492 active customers. Now, their most loyal customer from that data was the customer with ID 14911. He made 510 purchases. Then I also performed a RFM analysis, that's recency, frequency, and monetary analysis, where we do customer segmentation. We rank customers. So in this project, I just rank the customers to low value, mid value, and high value customers. So from that data, customers ranked as mid value were 50.3% of the customers, and they contributed 56% of total revenue. So that's mid value customers generated the most revenue for us, and they were like more of the customers. So the business also had a problem of returns. Customers, after purchasing goods, they tend to return it. So what we extracted from that data is that most of their goods were returned from October to December, with December having the highest return revenue. That's the business lost the most revenue in December from October to December, while they lost their most revenue in December. Now, from that data, we also extracted that the top selling product, their top selling product rather, was Regency Kickstand Tier 3. So now this is information, and the other was data. You know that data is like more of the data set is raw. Now this is now a processed data, so you have information. So now I hope this is clear. This is the difference between data and information. Data is a raw fact, while information is processed data. Now, if you are a beginner analyst, or you have built a project and you want to document it, or you don't know how to document it, I documented this project on GitHub. If you want the link, I'll drop the link in the comments. This is my name on GitHub, King07, and this is the name of the project, Retail Sales Insight Project. You can see this project, I built it 8 months ago. It's been quite a long time. 8 months ago, that's when I documented this project rather. So this is what I did. I did table of contents and the rest. So if you are a beginner analyst and you want to let me say you want to gain inspiration from this project and you want to document your own project, you want to build your own project, I can send you the link. You can come and look at it and gain inspiration and document yours. Thank you.